Hello and welcome back to Across the Gulf Coast. Well, as promised before the break, we are now joined by the United Way of Escambia County to talk about their organization and several ways that you might be able to get involved or just give you some information about the services they provide within the area. Joining me to talk about that is Naomi Chair. She's the marketing manager. Naomi, thank you for coming on the show.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Absolutely. Welcome back. United Way. Everybody's heard of the United Way.
Yes.
Everybody's seen the United Way or Live United or something, but people might not always know exactly what you guys do. Can you just kind of give me the quick little rundown of what the United Way does for Escambia County?
Absolutely. So United Way of Escambia County, our main mission is to leverage resources so that we can unite our community, so we can improve the lives of the citizens in our community. So that's kind of the broad main mission, but we do that through different ways. So through volunteerism, through giving, and through advocating. And then we have our three main focus areas of education, health, and financial stability.
Sure. And we're going to talk about a lot of the volunteer ways people can get involved to help out, like you said, to help the community. But before we get into that, you guys made an announcement recently about your leadership. So if you wouldn't mind, give us a little update there.
Yeah, so we're really excited. For the past few months, our board has been on a search for our new CEO. And they have just made the announcement that Laura Gilliam from West Virginia is going to be our new CEO. And so she'll be starting January.
Okay, that's great. Very exciting.
Yeah.
Of course, you know, always exciting
ready.
when you have new leadership. Yeah, I know you
We're
guys
ready.
are. It's been a little while, so that's great. You know, take the time to find the right person.
Absolutely.
All right. So switching gears back to the volunteerism and everything. Like I said, you guys have a lot of different ways for people to be involved. So let's kind of just hit on a few if we can. Let's start with the VITA program.
Yeah.
Tell me a little bit about that one and what it does and how people can help if they want to.
Okay, so VITA, it stands for Volunteer Income Tax Assistant. And so it's crazy to say it's already tax season. It's November, which is crazy. So right now, our VITA program, we have two parts. The first part is we have our volunteer aspect. And so through November, December, and even the beginning of January, we recruit and train individuals, or you can be retired, you can be working. It really doesn't matter your background. If you love taxes, you can come and you can be a VITA volunteer, and we train you. You become certified. It's free. You have something to add onto your resume, and then you can help us out in the tax season.
And then how do they do that? How do they help out in the tax season?
So there's three ways, three specific ways that they can help out. They can be a tax greeter, or they can be a tax preparer, or they can just kind of help around the office. So there's three different ways. And we prepare you for all those ways. We train you. If you're going to be a tax preparer, then we have a tax certified program that they would go through, and through H&R Block. Okay. And so they get certified for that.
I think you'd want me as a greeter or maybe around the office. I don't think anybody wants me doing their taxes.
Exactly.
How about the volunteer center? Switching over to that one.
Yeah.
Tell me a little bit about that.
So this is actually a new system that we have, and we're really excited about it. We just launched it this year, and so probably about half a year it's been working. But we have our volunteer manager, Brooke, and then we have a volunteer Vista. And so anyone who's interested in volunteer opportunities in general, so in-house with our programs or just in the community, they just email volunteer@unitedwayescambia.org, or they can call our office and we'll get them connected. And so it makes it really easy. It's a one-stop shop. It's a cool way to get involved.
Let's talk about, excuse me, two of them, kind of the different age groups, really. You know, from the older age groups to the younger kids. Two of which that are popular are the RSVP and Reading Pals, right?
Yeah. So our RSVP program is for Retired Senior Volunteer Program, is what it stands for. So if you're retired, if you're age 55 or better, then you are qualified for this program. And we have 18 local sites with nonprofits in town. And we get you connected, and you can volunteer at those sites or with United Way. Or if you want to work with really young, awesome kids, then you can be part of our Reading Pal program. And we're partnered with eCare in town. And so we have 5 local sites that we're a part of that, different elementary schools. and you read to a 4-year-old. Who doesn't want to do that?
It's great.
Exactly.
It just kind of brings you that satisfaction when you see the kids' faces light
I
up.
know.
It's great. All right, so any of these volunteer opportunities, call United Way, go to the website?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's very easy. So if you just email volunteer@unitedwayescambia.org, or you can call 434-3157, and you'll get hooked up.
We've got about a minute left, but I do want to mention the 211 because a lot of people might not be aware of this resource that you guys offer. Give me a quick little rundown of what 211 is.
211 is an awesome program. The official name is 211 Northwest Florida. It's in-house at United Way. And it's just a simple number that you can dial if you need resources in the summertime, if you want to get your child hooked up with Cram the Van for school supplies. If in the wintertime you need utility assistance, if you need clothing, food, if you just want to check what's going on, you call 211 and they check all the local resources. They have thousands of of services, of everything in their database that they can connect you to. And so it's just a really cool program that helps you get connected.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for coming on the show. We're out of time. I know it flies by, especially when you've got so much to talk about, but I appreciate you coming on.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Absolutely.
Thanks, Cam.
And thank you for watching. Join us next month as we take another look across the Gulf Coast.